Josh, welcome back to another Exec to Exec. We look forward to discussing virtualization at a super high level today. Let's talk about what it is, what are the top 3 business benefits business leaders should expect to get from it, and then how folks can get started. So diving right in, what is virtualization for folks who are not super technical and not super ingrained in that world?
Well, virtualization, just like the laptop or the computer you might have at home, that's all the capacity that you have on that machine. But a business needs to run and be able to attach far more devices. Whether that's computing chips as well as hardware and network attachment to meet the demand of your overall environment, especially as it evolves and grows. So virtualization basically just says, hey, I have really big machines, and let's cram a whole bunch of smaller computers into that larger infrastructure. And it allows you to change that much faster and change as your business changes as well. So virtualization has been critical to the especially banking and technology industry for the last 20 years.
So you mentioned change. Is that one of the top benefits? Can you give me the top 3 that you would consider to be the most important across organizations?
Certainly. It's most metrics in a major firm roll up to your speed, your adaptability, as well as your stability as well. And virtualization and more modern infrastructure are critical to those. To really get anything done in any industry, you have to drive cost savings so that you can change things for the future too. So cost savings are a critical piece of that too. The efficiency, I think, is always a key to everything that us in the software industry do.
Any quick tips for folks in getting started and getting to some of those business values that we just discussed?
I would say, look for what you need to be exactly the same as it used to be in the past. If you're looking for new infrastructure to improve your speed and agility, you have older infrastructure. Infrastructure has been established, I should say. We could call it vintage. And you have to move towards the future that's bringing all sorts of new paradigms and needs that you need to adapt to. Some providers can adapt to what you had before and in the future, or meet you where you are. And so understand what you want to be the same, and also what you want to be prepared for that's coming in your future, and what's going to impact the applications and the really business capabilities that you're trying to serve up to your customers, as well as how fast you have to move as this industry changes, I think at an accelerating pace.
How should folks get started? Like, what's the first thing, if I'm running the business or am a product owner, what is the first thing I should do?
Well, I think you always have to speak with and work with your IT infrastructure teams. At the scale of a bank, you have to make sure that you're providing interest in especially the needs that you have. Like I mentioned before, what you need to be the same and what's coming in the future too. But make sure you're working with your IT infrastructure folks to be able to register that interest in looking for something that will be able to support all those use cases as well. And Red Hat can help try out these new technologies. You can try them out on public cloud and run some proofs of concepts or otherwise that prove out the capabilities, especially the blend of new and old that you're looking for.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us, Josh. We look forward to having you on another one. We will also be doing what we call our quick code ideas, which is more designed for our technical teams. So diving into the speeds and feeds. So if you'd like to share that with your teams, please feel free to. We look forward to having you back on another Exec to Exec. Thanks.